Good decisions come from experience, and experience comes from bad decisions. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gloria's Jamaican American lifestyle. But I just wanted to give a little rundown on why my topic is, getting robbed by an undocumented phony contractor. This is the baseboard of my kitchen. I want to show you everything that was not done, and then I'll explain. Okay, that's the vent. This is the door that leads into my laundry room from my kitchen. As you can see, I do not have a door. I have curtains there instead. Right here, the door of my freezer broken. Once again, baseboard, nothing. Job not done. This is my home office. Up there, supposed to have crown moldings, right? Not done. Supposed to have 4 recessed lights in here. Not done. So that is why I don't even have an office desk in here, because then I don't want to have to pay someone to take out the furniture, or they charge me extra. When I hire a new contractor, they charge me extra because they have to move furniture around or move the furniture and scratch up my hardwood floor. So this is the powder room. I really don't have much to complain about where the powder room is concerned, except for the fact that this bottom part that he was supposed to replace once he tiled the bathroom did not get replaced, right? This is my former living room. It is empty because he did not install the chandelier and the wall sconce. A pair of wall sconces is supposed to go on either side of this picture. He did not do it. So once again, I'm not bringing in my furniture until everything gets done, because then that's less work for these guys to move around when they have to do the work and, run the risk of them damaging my furniture in the process. So this is the furniture that's coming into the former living room. Out of all the rooms in the house, I would say my formal dining room is the only room I would say that's complete to my satisfaction. I don't have anything to complain about in here, right? And that's because there wasn't much damage to this room by the fire. My staircase, as you can see, I have Brazilian oak, right, on the floor. But the banister is a different color, because he was supposed to sand the banister and stain them to match the floors. The same thing here. He did not do that. Now I'm going up the stairs. This is the guest room, one of the guest rooms that I sleep in, since my master bedroom is a mess. He did not replace the closet door, right? Guest room number 1. Guest room number 2, he was supposed to replace that chandelier and put a grown-up chandelier there, right? Because this was my daughter's room, when she was a baby. Now that they're out of the house, this is a guest room. And just like the other rooms, he did not replace the, what you call this? The brackets that go in the closet, to hang the clothes, whatever it's called, the hangers. And then he didn't replace the doors. So in this room, you need the replacement of the door, the replacing the chandelier, and take up this carpet that does not match anything, but I just put it down there because I didn't want the house to look, empty. This is a hallway bathroom. And in here, supposed to have that green area there, supposed to be a white tile. White tile. Did not do it. He did not replace the ceiling fan. The soap holder, or he did not caulk it, so you can see that there. He didn't do it. And this after he got $28,000 from me. For labor cost $30,000, he got $28,000. And so this is the master. I just had the chandelier put in this past Saturday because he left it. The thief, he had the wiring done, but he did not install the chandelier. The two gentlemen working in the background, they were sent over to assist me by my best friend. He's very good at what he does. What they're doing, they're fixing the small, they're completing the job all the jobs that Jose did not complete. They're shy, so they do not want their faces shown on the channel. This is how he left the outlets. See? That was the cable, right? This is the vanity area, right? He's supposed to remove the wallpaper. So what I did, I went out and I bought a wallpaper scraper so I can start doing that myself. The walk-in closet, he was supposed to put a shoe rack, 4 shoe racks supposed to go here. He didn't do it, so some of my shoes are in this room, as you can see, and then I have shoes in the other in the guest room closets, because why not? Ain't nobody living in there. So I took all the closets over. Okay, here is the accent wall in the master bedroom. He's supposed to give it 2 coats of painting. He only did 1. The crown moldings, as you can see at the top, they're supposed to be painted in black. Not done, right? Right here is the sitting area of the master bedroom. Let me show you something. Right here, right? You can tell that this wall, before the fire, was painted in red. I asked him to paint it in black, right? Look, you can, yeah. This is someone who's supposed to be a professional. You can still see the red peeping through because he's supposed to give it more than 1 coat of painting. He did not. Going down look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. My bathroom is the area that makes me want to weep every time. My bathroom, this is the design I gave him, right? So as you can see, the sink, right? That's the tub, the vanity, right? It has white glass sink. I didn't want the white because the tub is black. So I went ahead and I bought 2 black glass sink, right? So these, I said, when he removed them, I was going to send them to family members in Jamaica so they could probably use it in their bathroom, right? That's all he did in my bathroom. That's all he did. This is all he did, guys. This sink, cannot use it, it's leaking. The only place in this bathroom that is usable is the shower. I use the shower. Can't use the toilet, so I had to tape it down. Because he started to remove things and did not complete it. So this is what the bathroom looks like. And this is what it's supposed to be looking like. Okay? This is what it's supposed to be looking like. How did I get to where I am? January 7th, 2023. My house caught on fire. The fire started in the master bedroom. Believe it or not, the fire started right here through the smoke detector. And it's quickly spread across the room, the bathroom. I mean, it burned through the walls, through this bathroom. I mean, the second floor was significantly damaged, right? My insurance at the time, and still is USAA, because I served in the military for quite some time. That's a story for another video. I'll just show you a little tidbit. You see that? 82nd Airborne. Hoorah! Sergeant Gloria A. Blandford. Right. Insurance company put us up in a hotel for a week, and then after that they rented a home for us, right? The contractor that the insurance company suggested, I was like, okay, I'll see. So they sent him out, and he came out. He did the appraisal, right? And then he sent it into the insurance company. But you know, us Jamaican, we need to stop this. We have this habit of saying, why my spirit not take that person there, so, me no want to deal with them. That was me, and boy did I end up, regretting it. So, for some reason, this contractor, when he came out and he was doing the estimate, and there was just something about him that just rubbed me the wrong way. So I was like, I don't like him. I'm not giving him the job. Okay, I'm gonna get somebody else. So it just so happened that I had come by the house one day, and my gardener, Jose, he was like, Gloria, I'm so sorry about what happened, On top of that, you going through bad divorce and then house catch fire, man. But he said, listen, give me the job. I said, Jose, you're a gardener, you're a landscaper. Give you what job? He was like, to rebuild your home, I'm sorry, guys. Don't laugh at my imitation Hispanic accent, okay? So he was like, my brother is a contractor. Let me talk to him. Now, because I trusted Jose, up until that point, he had not given me a reason to distrust him. The first person that I got the appraisal from, how much were they charging? So I told him, he was like, oh, me and my brother can do better than that, And we get you back in your home faster than he said. We could get you back in your home in 6 months. So I said, okay, that sounded good, because the other guy was saying 7 to 8 months, and I didn't want to be in somebody else's house 7 to 8 months. I just wanted to be back home. He said, I handle everything. I said yes, because he was the one that I know, not his brother. Once they started the job, it's like every 3 weeks or so, he's calling me for money. I was like, that's not how it works, right? The insurance company sent me 25% of the total cost, right? You have to do 25% job completion, and then they will send an inspector out to inspect what I tell them have been completed. They will take a look at it, and if they're satisfied, they will release an additional funds, right? It's like every week he had some medical emergency where he needed an advance. So I'm going in my savings account and I'm taking out money to give to this guy. Let's just fast forward, because let's just say he got a total of $28,000 from me, and you see all the job. that are left undone, right? While I was in Jamaica, he texted me to tell me that his granddaughter, his daughter gave birth and the baby was premature and he needed money to help his daughter. So could I cash up him $500 from Jamaica? I did not respond. I came back up and I was like, you being ridiculous. You are being ridiculous, right? So I said, I want to talk to your brother. No, you can't talk to my brother. Because, at this point I was like, I want to talk to your brother. He's the main contractor. Why have I given him all this money and you're still asking for more money and the job is not done? No, my brother don't want to talk to you. You have to talk to me. And then I talked to him. Now, later on, I found out that when the brother wanted to talk to me, he was telling the brother the same story. He was telling me, oh, Gloria doesn't want to talk to you. She only wants to deal with me. Because what he was doing, the money that I was giving him, he was not paying the electrician the right amount, or the contractor who he told me was his brother. Turned out it wasn't his brother. These guys are his friends. They're not related. But he tells people they are his brothers, right? The electrical portion of the job was, he told me $5,000. After he robbed us and he took off to Florida and the electrician came back, he said, no, Gloria, I told him $3,500. And he gave me $1,500 and told me that, he waiting on you for the rest of the money. I was like, no. All I owe him is $2,000. He got $28,000. So not only did he take the $28,000 from me, he was not paying the two guys. He did not pay them fully what he was supposed to pay them, right? And then this guy had the nerve. We had to move back home by the Friday after Thanksgiving. I think that was the 28th of November of 2023. I came home and, like I showed you guys in the videos, he did not clean up. The house was a mess. I slept on the floor on a blow-up bed for 3 months. And then he had the nerve to call me after I moved back home. He actually came, we moved back home. We started moving home the Friday after Thanksgiving. The Sunday afternoon, he stopped by my house to ask me if I could give him $1,000 from the $2,000 that I have left for him. I told him, I said, if you don't get off my front porch, I will be charged with murder. You have not completed the job. You have already gotten $28,000. I have $2,000. As a matter of fact, you should have only gotten 50% so far, right? Or at the most 75%. And then you would have gotten the rest when you complete the job. But I gave you $28,000. And here you are coming to ask me for an additional $1,000 and the job is not complete. I say, you know what? I don't want to hear from you again. The next time you hear from me will be through my attorney. Whew. Maybe me chat too much like Jamaicans would say, because the next thing I know, I hear he took off to Florida. There's a saying, you get what you pay for. And what I should have done is just go ahead and use the contractor that the insurance company had sent instead of deciding to use someone who I thought was a friend and I trusted him. So once again, just like the beginning of my video where I say good decisions come from experience and experience comes from bad decision. And I hope this video, will, I don't know, maybe enlighten some people that, don't mix business with friends, or sometimes even family, and just be wary, But I'm still grateful to Almighty God for me being back in my home, and it's not where I want it to be, but it's not where it used to be, right? I'll take it a day at a time and fix you know, every little thing that needs to be fixed, they can be done over a period of time. There is no rush except for my master bedroom and my bathroom. I need to get back in there. That's the video for today, guys. So please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Peace out. Lord of mercy, I'm downstairs eating breakfast and I heard a loud thud coming from upstairs. I don't know what it is that fell. Jesus, it's not in here. It's not this guest room. It's not in here. It's not in here. It's not in here. I didn't see. It's not in here. Oh, shucks. Guys, look. This is oh my gosh. See? This is the right side of my walk-in closet that Jose supposedly installed. Guys, look, it just came down. The whole thing fell down. The whole thing fell down. Look, my clothes on the floor. My clothes, my hats. Oh my God. Look. So, for all I know, this side will be coming down as well. Because this is the side that has my church clothes and, you know, formal wear. So this side is a lot heavier than this. This side just had a lot of tops. This is a lot of tops, and then I have maybe a dozen church hats on the top, and it came down. So, Jesus Christ. I swear. The whole damn thing came down. The whole damn thing came down. No, I'm gonna have to call Raphael. So this is something else that he's gonna have to fix that Jose did. The man that got $28,000 off my hard-earned cash.